Welcome back, my friends. Today we're stepping into the world of antipasti, and I'm bringing it to life with my Italian sushi. The saltiness of the prosciutto melts into a slow, luxurious wave of creamy bocconcini. Sweet roasted peppers ease in gently, bringing that deep, sun-kissed richness of tomatoes and basil. Then the spark ignites. Sicilian olives and capers, bright and briny, wakening every sense. It's not a snack. It's a moment. It's a journey. It's Italian sushi in one unforgettable bite. Let me bring you into my kitchen and I will show you how I make it. Prosciutto, salty, delicate, and the perfect wrap that brings everything together. Mix greens or arugula if you want that peppery spark. Roasted red pepper, sweet and rich in flavor. Bocconcini pearls, creamy and fresh. Basil pesto, bright, herby, and fragrant. Sun-dried tomatoes, kissed by the sun. Bold Sicilian olives. Parmigiano, nutty, savory, and warm. Capers, tiny burst of brightness. Let's make Italian sushi. I start by laying a sheet of plastic wrap on the cutting board. So each slice of prosciutto will have a sheet of plastic, so we have to remove that. And then I place 5 slices of prosciutto vertically on the plastic wrap and overlapping them slightly. This is the base of the roll, so take your time and place them slightly overlapping each other, which is very important. Next, I add 4 more slices horizontally on top. I double layer the prosciutto like this to give the roll extra strength. It keeps everything tight and prevents tearing when we roll. Now we're going to start building the flavors. Next, I add a handful of mixed greens, or you can also add arugula if you like it peppery, right along the edge closest to me. This creates a soft cushion that helps the roll form beautifully. And then the roasted red peppers, a tradition Italians began centuries ago, roasting them both to preserve their harvest and to deepen their sweetness and smoky warmth. That is why I am adding them to my Italian sushi. They bring a taste of old world fire to every bite. These pearl bocconcini trace their roots back to Naples, where mozzarella was first crafted from rich buffalo milk. Tiny, delicate, little bites inspired by the tradition of southern Italy. Next is basil pesto, born in the sun-washed hills of Liguria in the city of Genoa, where fresh basil, pine nuts, and cheese have been crushed together for generations to create Italy's most aromatic green sauce. Now I add sun-dried tomatoes, sweet, intense, and packed with that deep, concentrated flavor only the Italian sun can create. They bring this gorgeous burst of richness, almost like little tastes of summer. Next come the Sicilian rustic olives, bold, briny, and full of character. They're cured with just a touch of hot pepper, giving each bite a warm little kick and adding that unmistakable Southern Italian richness. Next, I add capers from Sicily, especially from Palermo, Agrigento, and Trapani, where the heat, the wind, and the rocky coastal soil come together to create a flavor that feels ancient, sun-soaked, and unmistakably Sicilian. And finally, a snowfall of Parmigiano Reggiano, born in the heart of Emilia-Romagna. A cheese shaped by centuries of craft, slow aging, and the quiet strength of northern Italy. Now it's time to roll. Slow down for this part. Let your hands guide the prosciutto forward, using the plastic wrap like a little pathway that keeps everything tight, even and elegant. Take your time. This step is where the whole roll comes together. And the more patient you are, the more beautiful your Italian sushi will look in the end. Once it's fully rolled, I wrap it tightly in the plastic wrap, sealing in all those flavors, and place it in the fridge for an hour to set. That little rest gives it structure, confidence, and the perfect slice later on. After a good hour of rest in the fridge, remove the plastic and we are ready to cut them. And now I slice it into sushi size pieces. I place the remaining mixed greens on the serving platter, spreading them out evenly. I make a space in the center so the Italian sushi has a clean spot to sit on. I arrange the Italian sushi rolls in a straight line, keeping each piece close and even, lining them up like this gives the platter that clean, simple Japanese look, with a touch of Italian, that is, neat, balanced, and visually satisfying. It makes every slice stand out and keeps the presentation feeling intentional and refined. I finish the platter with a drizzle of balsamic glaze. It comes from Modena and Reggio Emilia in the northern Italy, where balsamic vinegar has been made for generations. Now, let's look at everything inside this roll, starting from the silky prosciutto that wraps it all together, the fresh mixed greens, the sweet roasted red peppers, the creamy pearl bocconcini, the bright basil pesto, the intense sun-dried tomatoes, the rustic Sicilian olives, the briny capers, and a touch of nutty Parmigiano. All these flavors from the north, the center, and the south of Italy come together in one bite, bringing the whole country into a single platter.
Okay, I'm gonna try it now. Okay, let me see here. Ready? Looks good. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-mm. This is definitely Italian sushi. You can taste the basil, the sun-dried tomatoes. You can taste the red peppers. You can taste everything that is Italian. Mmm. finger licking good. It's the burst of sunshine. All the ingredients are Italian. They're perfect. Here they are. Look at that. Beautiful.
You see my pogos in the background?
What?
You see my pogos in the background?
Your pogos? No.
Okay.
Well, that's what we're having for lunch, guys. Our pogos and Italian sushi.
You know what I say right now? Let them have their pogos. I'm having my Italian sushi. Thank you for watching, my friends, and come and visit me again for more Italian recipes. Ciao!